I'm making another review on LEGO Star Wars minifigures. First up, we have the episode 3 Obi-Wan that came with the General Grievous wheel bike, 2014. And as you can tell, I guess no blaster, no lightsaber, only electric stuff and a blaster. And then he's got back printing and a double-sided face. Next up, we have my 2002 Obi-Wan Kenobi with the pilot's headset. And as you can tell, this is an episode 2 Obi-Wan. Then I've also got R7A7. And if you don't know, that's Ahsoka's droid. And next up I have R4P17. This one came with the Planet Series Camino set. And next up I have R2D2. Sure, everyone should know that one. Next up I got my General Grievous. This is the new one that came out with the General Grievous wheel bike. That's it. I like this Grievous better than the Clone Wars one. It's the same mold though. Next up is my Anakin Skywalker. And it's the Clone Wars edition. As you can, I've added a cape to him. Next up is one of my clone pilots. And most of these figures are custom made. This is one of my custom made Jango Fett's. And I've got C-3PO. I've got a midget Jedi. They don't really have a name for them. So if any of you want to name them, you can. Next up is Ahsoka. I gave my Ahsoka 2 lightsabers. I had an extra lightsaber and couldn't decide who else to give it to. And then this guy throws grenades while he has a big shield thing. He's got a backpack. He's my shielded trooper. Here's one of my clones, Bomb Thrower. Here's one of my sand troopers. That's his face. And I gave him 2 blasters. There's another sand trooper. And this one's got a rifle. All the sand troopers' faces are the same. Here's another. And next up we have this custom Jedi I made, Darth Snake. He's got lightsaber nunchucks, and that's his face. I like the clone helmet I put on him. This is my little recon clone guy. Drives that little car. This is just one of my fighter guys. Next up I have one of my Arctic troopers. I have low gray. And then this is my suicidal bomber clone. This is my one clone trooper. He sort of looks like a Taliban. Next up I have this clone trooper. As you can tell, his body's completely black. And his helmet's black, and he's got a big gun. Next up I have one of my Galactic Marines. He's got a walkie-talkie and a crowbar. And then this is his head. This is one of my skeleton guys. As you can tell, he's a Ninjago guy, but I decided to put him in a Republic army anyway. He's got 4 arms. And the Fangpire staff. As well as a little harpoon thing. Next up I have this droid. I named it ZX2. And then next up I got my other Arctic trooper. He's wearing pajamas. And a rebel helmet. Next up I got one of my female warriors. She's a commander. Have not given her a name. If you want to give her a name, go ahead. All these characters that don't have names, you recommend names, I could name one of those. And that's my clone chef. He's got a frying pan inside this little speeder thing he's got. Next up is my video clone. He's got a battle axe, and he doesn't wear a normal clone helmet. And he's got a video camera with a shield. Next up is my Subalba. And if you don't know, I got my Subalba from the Tatooine Planet series set. And then next up is my clone named Minesweeper. He's called Minesweeper because of the mine detector. And whenever he's not wearing his helmet, he always has a toucan. And then this is my Clone Wars Obi-Wan. This lightsaber's right here. And this is my battle horse. It's got a cannon on it. And this is my other Galactic Marine. He's got a crossbow and a walkie-talkie. Whenever he's not wearing his helmet, wears sunglasses and has hair. His helmet's black, as well as part of his armor. This is my French clone. He's always drunk, and he throws diamonds at people. And he's always seen with a cup. Next is CX-1. Another droid I made for the Republic. He's got a completely black head. And then here's another Lego Ninjago guy. He's my janitor. He's got a broom and a cape. And then here's another one of my clone pilots. I just turned them into clone pilots because I turned that into, whatever this is, I made it into a Star Wars vehicle. And then next up is the Lego Star Wars version of me. Let's just call it, I've named him Darth Raven. And there it is. That's my character's other head. One without the gas mask. Wears clone armor. Has 2 double lightsabers. A red and blue. And a black and gold. But the way I designed that character is it's like General Grievous in a way, and his arms that separate. And then this is his apprentice. She has a name, but I won't say it. Let's just call her Little Raven. She also has this Mandalorian helmet that she wears. This is one of my clones. He's known as Whiplash. And he's got a short range hooking chain and then a long range chain. And next up is my clone weapon carrier.